Hi Lucy, thanks for taking the time to speak to us and also to speak to our AU Water customers down under. So I thought maybe if you'd like to just give a brief introduction to Wave and what it's like working in the non-household market in the UK water market.
Hi, Matt. So I'm Lucy Darch. I'm CEO of Wave Utilities. As you say, we are a non-household water retailer based in the UK. We're supplying customers in England and Scotland. We're called an associate retailer, which means that our shareholders are former incumbent retailers. So we are a joint venture and we're owned by Northumbrian Water and Anglian Water. So in the UK, we have customers that are mostly based along the east coast of England. And we also have done really well acquiring new customers. So we're growing as a business. And this year we've been focusing on public sector customers. That's kind of government related businesses in England. And so that's been our sort of growth trajectory this year. And so that's kind of us in a nutshell.
Cool. And obviously over the last year, it's been an interesting challenge for all of us. Have there been any sort of changes or adaptations that you've made around your customer engagements and experiences during COVID-19?
Yeah, so there's obviously been a lot of change this year to how Wave has operated. As a business, we've moved to 100% home working, and that required a couple of processes to be looked at. So initially, direct debit run for customer payments needed to be run from the office, but we have now managed to make that also a process that can work from secure laptops at home. We've been helping people to get set up comfortably at home. So not everyone had a desk and a chair and all of that. So been doing desk assessments, making sure that everyone's set up comfortably. And then in order to take customer calls, we have used BT soft phone technology and then moved to our Cisco soft phone platform so that our customers can easily speak to customer service agents in the way that they normally would. We've been much more flexible with the way that people are working now at Wave. So obviously delivering a framework of KPIs, but looking at that much more flexibly so that people can integrate their work into their day, balancing that around childcare responsibilities and all the things that we've been dealing with over the last year. Remarkably, our attendance has been really high. So our attendance figure is 96.2% attendance, and that's just 0.2% less than the previous year. So I find that quite staggering that despite everything that we've been through in the last year, our people have really pulled it out of the bag for Wave and really given it their all.
Yeah, it
Um,
really shows the dedication to the business.
Yeah, and then in terms of customers, we've been educating them via email and via web banners just how to get the best out of us. So really to say the best way to contact Wave is by web chat. We would really appreciate if they paid by direct debit and also providing meter reads where possible. So that's been the sort of customer message.
And has there been a big uptake of them doing that compared to what you've seen previously?
Yeah, so in terms of customer engagement trends, we have seen our web chat volume double over the last year. Overall contact, though, is down 20% year on year. I guess this is a year where a lot of businesses have had other problems, bigger fish to fry than their water. So we have seen a lot less contact, less calls, less emails. But like I say, web chat volume has doubled. And in terms of customer devices of choice, we still see B2B desktop is the main device rather than mobile or tablet that you might see in the domestic market more. But we have definitely seen more customers using web chat to make contact and our software that we use, our Genesis software, that's fully integrated, is really great for that omni-channel contact integration.
And you sort of touched on how it's been a challenging year, and obviously Wave isn't exempt from that, and you've had some rather challenging scenarios to work through. And I guess what are some of the challenges that you're looking forward to tackling in the upcoming future?
Okay, so for our billing operations, our focus areas are using billing adjustments instead of cancel rebill. So we really want to shift our billing operation to use adjustments. We've got more improvement to do on trade effluent billing. So this is quite a complex area of water billing that we want to be able to become real experts in that area and provide our customers with the best service possible. And also consolidated billing. So we are a very big multi-site provider. So this is for groups of customers, and providing the billing in a consolidated format for them is really key. And we want to make sure that that works really well. And then for customer engagement, we want to improve the performance of our digital experience through My Account. We want customers to be able to search for their bills easily, particularly if they are a consolidated customer, so a customer with lots of premises, and then be able to download bulk bill copies all in one. And then the other thing we're looking at is our CRM functionality, just to check that we've got the best solution there. And then from digital, we really want to personalize customer experiences. So looking at customer behavior and being able to kind of tailor what they see through the digital platform to their needs. And then a big shift for Wave. So this is something that we're doing as an organisation. We've just gone through and audited all of our business processes, and we've got all of our business processes mapped now. So that's a really great place to be. But what we want to do is to shift towards looking at this through the lens of the customer. So really looking at customer journeys. So we're putting together a new team to focus on customer journeys and how all of our business processes are linked together to deliver for the customer. I think that will be a big shift for Wave over the next few years.
Yeah, I'm sure the customers will really enjoy having that tailored experience to what they're looking for. I guess touching on that, one of the pieces that would be quite interesting, I think, for the AU customers for Gentrack is how you've observed since market opening how customer behaviour has changed now that it's a competitive market and they have a bit more freedom of choice around their supplier for water.
Yeah, so we're seeing more and more customers starting to engage with us as a retailer. So that hasn't necessarily meant that they are switching away. In fact, quite the opposite. Our customer retention levels have been very high. But what they do want to do is to make sure that they've negotiated the right price for their contract. So we have seen some of that going on. The great thing as well is seeing customers really engaging with meter read requests. So particularly if the meter is internal to the premise and accessible, we are starting to see customers understanding that correlation between bill accuracy and meter reads, which is great. And I think the pandemic particularly has brought a situation where customers are less tolerant of estimated bills. And so that goes hand in hand with asking us for less estimated bills and then understanding their part in how they can influence that through customer meter reads. So that's been something that's been really positive.
Yeah. Yeah, and obviously you'd need to have all of that digital setup available for them to provide those reads in a different, in a series of formats, whether it's online through the portal or over the phone. And have you seen much in the way of an increase in people looking to use the portal for that sort of thing?
Yeah, absolutely. We have got a great digital platform that has allowed us to both capture data from customers, but also share data with our customers. So customers are submitting meter reads viewing bills, viewing consumption, all through the web. We're receiving about 10% of our cash now through my account payments, which is a big improvement. And then the other key thing that we're using the web for is we now no longer need to email copy bills to customers. When customers ask for a copy bill, we ensure that they're set up for their account and they can access the bill there. So that not only saves the customer time, it also reduces the risk of a data breach for Wave. And then the last thing that we've done, which I think will prove really important over the coming years, is develop high consumption alerts for customers. So particularly in water, you know, everything's fine until you get a leak or a burst. And then it often takes a little while for a customer to understand that that's happened. So we're trying to alert customers where we see high consumption, and that's being tested with our larger customers, so our industrial and commercial customers now, but it's something that we hope to be able to roll out throughout the entire business.
Yeah, I'm sure that'll really help with both your efficiency in terms of operations as well as theirs, that they can get on top of this a lot sooner.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, I think I've stolen enough time from you today, so I'll let you go, and thank you very much for sharing your time and everything with you, and we'll look forward to engaging with you more in the future.
Thanks very much, Matt.